Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down my top 5 Pokemon investments for 2025. Here are some products that I think have strong potential to grow in value this year. If you want to stay ahead of the curve in the Pokemon market, you'll definitely want to stick around until the end. Now before we start, a quick reminder, this is not financial advice, this is just my opinion as a collector and investor. Always do your own research before spending money on anything, but especially in this Pokemon market. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get into my top 5 picks for Pokemon investments. At number 5 is the Silver Tempest booster box. This has been one of my biggest moves yet, and I am so happy that I decided to make the decision and buy it. I picked up mine for 350 Great British pounds, and around now they are worth about £510 on the open market. The first reason I think this is likely to grow in value is the Lugia Altar is one of the most iconic chase cards in the Sword and Shield era. It's a top tier, and Lugias always age well looking at the past. Reason 2. Silver Tempest has a broad collector's appeal. It's got an amazing trainer gallery, fan favourite Pokemon like a Alolan Vulpix, and a strong mix of collectible and competitive cards. And finally, Silver Tempest is past its print window now. We often see Sword and Shield era products in particular that once they are fully out of print, they very quickly shoot up in price. So with that, I hold Silver Tempest booster boxes as my number 5 for my top picks to invest in for 2025. Getting on to number 4 on my list is Temporal Forces Pokemon Center ETBs. I believe these boxes, and the booster boxes as well, are flying under the radar currently. Reason 1 is this set has some amazing chase cards. It has lovely SIRs with a lot of very nice illustration rares as well, making this set very collectible and could prove to be a top performer in the long run. The next reason I believe in these boxes so much is they are Pokemon Center stamped. As you may have seen recently, basically all Pokemon Center product has spiked up in price. That's because they're limited edition, and also in particular for Temporal Forces, they sold out very quickly on Pokemon Center, meaning there isn't much supply on the market. I managed to pick up both of mine for £65 each, and they're currently valued about £120. That's almost doubled in less than a month of buying them. These Pokemon Center boxes have special limited edition Pokemon Center stamped promos as well as the regular one. And my final reason is these boxes are disappearing fast. Going back just about 2 or 3 weeks, there were tons and tons of these on the market. Now I've been able to find less than 5 of them on eBay in the UK. That shows how fast these are selling out and how other people believe these are going to work long term. Now before we get into my top 3 picks, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. I make these videos to convey information and try and help out as many of you to make the best Pokemon investments you can. All it takes is 2 seconds to click subscribe, and it helps support the channel. Anyway, let's get into my top 3. Now for my third choice would be the 151 booster bundles. I believe these are an amazing bonus to any portfolio, and they will perform very, very well long term. I paid £40 for mine, and they're currently worth about £90. That's over double what I paid. Now, you may be thinking this should be higher on the list. However, they have recently been restocked massively across the globe, and I think just because of that, that means that they have limited growth in the next, say, 12 months. However, long term, I believe this will be the best out of all of them. Now, the next reason I believe in this product so heavily is that it is just pure nostalgia. A reprint of the original 151 Pokemon. This is gonna be popular, and in the future, this is gonna be big. Alongside this, and fitting rather nicely I think, this is the most open set across all of Scarlet and Violet era. Yes, there have been massive reprints, but it just doesn't come close to the amount that's getting opened. Whatnot streamers, personal collectors, and more, everyone is opening this set. So because of that, supply is starting to dry up. In the last month, we've seen them jump from about £55 to almost double at 90 to getting close on £100 per bundle now. So because of all this, I hold this at my number 3 choice. Now, my number 2 choice may actually surprise a lot of you watching this. I believe the second best choice is the Prismatic Evolutions Super Premium Collection. I believe this box is severely slept on. It's getting close to doubled in value in the last couple months, and no one is talking about it. Now, sadly, I was not able to pick mine up for retail price, so I did have to buy it off the secondary market, but I managed to get one of mine for £120. They stayed around this price for quite a long time after release, and I think that's why not a lot of people have noticed their jump up in value to £265. The first reason why I think this is the number 2 product is it is just full of Prismatic Evolutions packs. Prismatic packs are the only packs that you can open where you can get the highest value cards possible. No other set comes close. If you pull a God pack and you hit every SIR for all the Evolutions, you're looking at easily over £3,000. What other set can you think of that has a pack that expensive? Even Evolving Skies now, you could pull the Umbreon VMAX and those packs are almost £100 each, and yet that still wouldn't be as high as this Prismatic. So for that reason, that stands by itself. Now, secondly, it has a lovely EV promo and lots of EV accessories as well. EV is by far one of the most, if not the most popular Pokemon, especially at the minute. So I just think long term, this has huge potential, and it had a very limited print run. Now, if you've made it this far, you've probably been enjoying yourself and enjoying learning what I've been picking up recently. So let me know down in the comments below what you think about my choices, and also what you think is going to go very well in 2025 for Pokemon investing. Now, let's get into my number 1 choice. Now, this probably won't be a surprise to most of you, but my number 1 pick is the Celebrations Elite Trainer box. These boxes were so cheap at the start of the year, and I've been thinking they're going to go up, and they really did. In March, I picked mine up for just £70, and now they are valued at over £250, almost 4 times what I paid in just 6 months. So to start with the most obvious reason why I think this set is going to go up, we have got the 30th anniversary set coming out next year. Now, we don't know what it's going to look like or what it's going to include, but we've already seen Celebrations absolutely skyrocket in value, and I believe it's just going to carry on going up. Secondly, it's got some lovely reprints of base set cards. It has the base set Venusaur, Blastoise and the Charizard. It has the Umbreon Gold Star and more. It's also got the Mega Rayquaza and some other lovely Pikachu cards, and they're always going to do well. Now, this box also came out when Pokemon was nowhere near as popular as it is now, so this box was massively underprinted compared to demand right now, so I think this box can only go up and could potentially double again in the next 6 months. Now, thank you very much for watching all of the video. It is massively appreciated, and drop a like if you liked it. So thank you very much, and this has been Zach.